I'm gonna do old reliable right now and try to
Yeah.
find the positive spin in a really bad season, but Anders Lee on a 36 goal pace.
That's it, man. We're gonna talk probably later about some potential trade, not potential
Mm,
trade, but who could be traded away. Obviously, the standard names of the Brock Nelsons, the Kyle Palmieris, and the Jean-Gabriel Pageaus. But if you can find a spot for Anders Lee, you got to do it, man. You got to freaking do it. If someone's gonna bite on this 36 goal Anders Lee, you gotta do it, even if he's the captain.
if he's got, which I don't think this is nuts, by the way, but if he has like 20 goals by the trade deadline, someone's gonna bite. You're gonna have to retain some money, but someone will bite.
Yeah, you do it though. You do it, man. Hard. And we talked about it on the show. PS, sign up to the Discord. It's patreon.com. Sorry, sign up to the Patreon and you'll get the Discord, which is patreon.com/up the turnpike. We talked about it there in terms of buying out Anders Lee. You would save some $3.8 million. So as long as you're not holding more than that, and I don't think you could anyways, because that's more than 50% of the contract, you do it. Because not only are you going to hold less than you would have held in a buyout, but you don't have to worry about the extra years from the buyout, and you get something back, whereas you don't get that with the buyouts. It's win-win on multiple fronts.
Yep. You got to figure it out.
Yeah. So we're down by 1 through the second period, where we were much better. We still don't outshoot them, but I thought that we played better in that second period. There was more back and forth, right? You can see that just from the shots at 13-10 for them. When you look at the underlying numbers, it was 18-24 in terms of shot attempts. So again, pretty even period, specifically relative to the first one. And then we go into the third looking for, you can't blow a lead if you don't have it, which is great, but they don't get it in the third period. They don't do anything, absolutely nothing in the third period.
No, I thought the second period was their strongest. I thought they looked probably their worst in the first period. They limited chances against the Kings in the third period, which is good, but they couldn't get anything to go. They had another power play opportunity as well as Gavrikov takes a delay a game and just can't capitalize on their chances.
They do nothing. They generate 1.15 expected goals in that period. The Kings generated 1.34. They did outshoot them in terms of not just the actual metrics of 7-5, but the shot attempts of 20-13. So they were doing a lot, but they pulled the goalie with a couple of minutes, right? So a lot of that is going to happen by having that extra man in that final couple of minutes of the game where they're up a player. It's just not good enough, man. Like where is that fight when you're trailing throughout the entire game? I don't get it.
Yeah, pretty much right from the get-go, right? Well, 13:51 into the game.
Yeah.
Kempe gets them on the board and they're up 1-0. But it's not like they led at any point. They were chasing pretty much the entirety of the game, and you just didn't see it. Usually the Islanders are better at 5-on-5, and I didn't think they were tonight.
No, they
I
definitely
didn't
were.
think they were very good tonight at
And
5-on-5.
you're right from the start, even. Like they may not have been chasing the score, but they've been chasing the puck all day. The
Yeah.
Kings were just on them. And then it keeps going. Then Mikey Anderson just throws it. Just hope and a prayer. Aaron Rodgers in his heyday, Hail Mary from the end of it, like his end zone, basically. And he gets it to sink to make it 3-1, the Kings game over. And everyone is sad.
Yeah. Islanders lose. Tough one. As Walter says, they just got beat tonight. Pop his up, just got beat tonight. I think that's a good way to say it. The Kings are significantly better than the Islanders are, and they showed it.
They certainly did. They were better. It just stinks. It really does. But the way that I ended our live watch along on the Discord, which is why I had that on the brain, because we watched the game all together. When I ended it, my final thought was, I'm just going through the motions. That's just it. If I can find a positive out of here, like we lost. It's great. We can take that and help that and focus on how do we turn this negative into a positive. It allows us to conceptualize how we're going to rebuild this, make us better eventually. And that's the positive I'm hoping to just kind of stick with instead of just focusing on like we freaking lost again. God damn it.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to look at it, right?
If you like that, make sure to subscribe to Up the Turnpike on Patreon for more exclusive New York Islanders content.